want you to think about something that you can be. You're good with your hands, making things. People would give you work. I would myself.
Yeah, you're listening to DJFresha, aka DJFresha, aka Myself Place.
Stacks all the time, blowing thick smoke, back on my Why she back on my mind? Yeah, she might be the one to get the blank check. Fill it out how you want. I'm in the money to my neck. Rocks on the wrist, rocks on the neck. Like Tony Montana, I like blocks on the desk. Phone it while I'm holding on them blocks and them texts.
Yeah, you're listening to DJFresha, aka DJFresha, aka the best in the flesh.
Last night I went pizza, on and on. 30 racks on Madam, by things I think I was born to blow. Looking like a million, push 'em off that corner store. Hey, I be doing, you guys should be doing, yeah. I'm stacking money, ceiling. All this that's in my rollie, I be chillin'. And I just made a couple million. So take care.